Hello! Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. It is time for more of your favorite game. It's Bubblegum Galaxy time. It is Bubblegum Galaxy time. I've played this game on stream twice already. This is going to be the third time. And the goal is to beat the game today. We're going to complete the main scenario. We're going to throw in the Mario Mode Decrypted in chat. There it is. We are going to get the green screen filter on. Let's do that right now. Chroma key is on. The chroma key is on. Bubblegum Galaxy. It's game time. I'm realizing you can't hear the audio. It is now game time. Alright, let's see how my audio is compared to the output of the game. I think I need to put the game audio down a little bit. Let's do that a little bit. Just... Oh, I hear my cat screaming. You want to see my cat? Oh, she's running away. She's running away. She ran away. But that is a cat right there. Cat in the house. I'm excited to play this. We're going to go until the game is done, and we're going to have a real fun time with it. So, let us see where we left off. We have completed the flow, the juzz, and the bun. So we have Sun, Wam, and level 4. So Wam looks like it only has 2 planets. Let's jump into it. This is a little bit of like a microdosing of 4X gameplay with some match 3 type logic in a very indie style. We have quests. This is the planet Citron. We have to complete 5 missions, water 200 flowers. Watering flowers is a new mechanic, and we gotta get 1,600 points. Let's build. Let us build. Let us enjoy. Ooh. Look at that gradient. Look at that background gradient. That is so cool. So we're going to learn what's with these dark flowers. Don't tell me you don't know about flowers. I don't. Well, I shouldn't have expected more from a house. Oh, hi! Hello, Katie. Let me actually move my chat window a little bit. Perfect. No sound right now. No worries. No worries. You should have sound on the stream. You're saying there's no sound right now in general? Or just no sound on your end? Well, no worries. Hello. So, should have expected more from a house. This plant comes equipped with watering cans you can rotate. Ooh, okay. Watering a flower will give you additional points, but only once. You get tiles with seedlings that must be watered multiple times before they grow and give you points. Cool. Don't get used to it. So let's learn about watering. In the Wam biome, you will encounter plants that need to be watered. You can do so with watering can tiles that waters tiles around it. Flowers give a score bonus when watered, but can only be watered once. Seedlings have to be watered multiple times before they grow and give a score bonus. Alrighty, so here we go. Let's take a look. We're going to try our little matching game. Here's our missions. We got to complete 5 missions, water 200 flowers, and we got to get 1,600 points. So we have a quest to connect it looks like watermelons, actually. These are the adjacent edges to get some points. That is a pretty good score multiplier. This will fail the quest if I do that. I could do something like this. Alright, so we have a watering can. And the watering can will water these flowers. Nice. I still want to connect I think I need to focus on the flowers more. And this barren land can go here. This is an interesting tile here because it'll water the tiles around it, of which there are none to water around it. For now. So if we do something like this... I'm trying to think. I want to put the watermelon here. So what I'm thinking is I do something like that. The watermelon will suffice that quest and also water the tiles around it, which is awesome. So we've completed one of our missions. That's great. We still have more flowers to water and we need more points. This one has a mission of connecting 4 yellow tiles together. I would probably want to have the dead flowers connected like this. This will suffice some of the missions. So 2 missions are done. And we'll get the last here, which will also water these tiles. So, hooray. We're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly, but surely. I want to... These aren't connecting the way I would expect them to. Okay, I will want to eventually put a really nice watering, like a water can right there. In the meantime, we can get some nice adjacency bonus with, I guess these are cactus or watermelon. And then we have a mission here that we need to connect the blue tiles, so I can work my way around. Yeah, like I could do something like that, and that will suffice one of these missions. Then I want to place the water here to water everything around it. Like so. We are getting there. This is good. We could continue the mission of getting as many blue tiles together. And I feel like I could do that and then get a nice little bit of watering going on right there. So the flowers are growing. We still have plenty of tiles right now. We're not going to connect anything to the blues, but we have a nice mission with the yellows here. Looks like that just connects one way. And while we are doing that, let's start building the reds to try to loop around. There's nothing to water with this, which is a little bit of a shame. It'll water itself at least. So let's actually continue then with these reds, get them all nice and connected. I think that's the configuration. And then we can do that. So if we ever get a mission to connect the reds, we're in like a pretty good state for that. Meanwhile, we will continue to connect the blues. This is going to be so sick when I get that. We'll also continue with the yellow tiles. We'll connect it this way, so yellow mission is complete. We have another yellow mission to connect even more of these tiles together. Well, I sure have a plan, and this is a seedling. This is a seedling tile. We finally got one. So that needs to be watered twice. I think it would be better to do it this way then. Meanwhile, the red tiles will just expand that way. The yellow tiles can continue to expand this way. And we'll get even more bonuses from these cactus watermelon thingies. This one's another mission. I want to connect it this way. I want to get the water there when I get a yellow water. Right in the middle, get all that would be perfect. And this will suffice that mission. This actually doesn't connect. The planned restoration is going forward. So we're going to need to get a water in there. We're not ready yet, but the yellow mission is looking great. That's looking great. Since I need to water down here anyway. There you go. This is what I wanted. That was very satisfying. Let's see. What is the best way to connect these? I think that's the best way to connect them. And we still need some water here. We want to connect to the cactus. There's a cactus path that we care about. I'm going to do it this way so as not to block my path to go forward. We can do this, and then we'll move this over here. That'll get that water. Very good. I really would love to get more water for the blue. So we have a cactus path here that we can do. That seems fine. This will at least water some of these. That's still one of our missions. We're so close. 36 red? Dang. So what does that look like? $36 red is a lot to consider, but to do that. So now we have just to get points. It's only raw points. Our our number of tiles is low. It is still workable. We need to get more of these watermelons. Watermelon path is looking good. And we have the ability to water on red. It won't give us much, but a few tiles left. Okay. So here is what I've been waiting for. I have the tile I care about. I have this water tile, which can open these to give a bunch of points. So now we are so close. That also gives me a little bit. This isn't Firewatch. Does the game still say Firewatch? Hang on. The game should not say Firewatch if it does. If it doesn't say Firewatch, I will be upset. I updated this. It says Bubblegum Galaxy. You were wrong. Straight up, you were wrong. I have set the game correctly. Now I'm upset. No, I have a calendar reminder to make sure that the stream titles and games are updated. So on my end, it says Bubblegum Galaxy. My screen says Firewatch. You are so correct, actually. Oh my gosh. Alright, I take it back. Not Firewatch. Hang on. Not Firewatch. One more. One more. You know, I should have trusted. A not first playthrough. There you go. You know, this could be Firewatch. There we go. This could still be Firewatch. This watermelon quest is not getting completed. We are so close. So I think we need to continue the watermelon quest. I think that's... Oh, we're so close. Not yet? Really? But we got tiles to work with, and that's important. You go here, and we can continue. Yes, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. And that is it. We have done it. The planet has been restored. The edges are aligned, the quests are complete. I always forget to change the text on screen. We have finished building. And now my favorite part of the game. It's this little micro view from a distance. It's so funny that it actually still keeps the UI for how much water is needed for that sapling. Very good, very good. That is one of the 2 planets for that particular galaxy. Let's take a look. It's glitchy, it's glitchy, it's glitchy. And it is restored. The planet Citron has been restored. Yeah. Platinum stamp obtained. Let's go. I am almost there. Keep up the hard work. That transition's so clean every time. So let's see what's going on in the office before we continue. What is happening here? Are you still mad at me? Yep. I was the best of my generation. Huh. I guess I have to respect that. No harm in a little white lie. So I don't think there's any new plot things happening in the lobby. Let's check our best friend here. You can't even talk to her. Oh, there's some stuff. There's some stuff. Interested in making a marimba band? Contact Bass at +8422. Oh, is the vending machine fixed now? How do I get a drink? I guess it is not fixed yet. Let's go. I find it funny that... Marimo Band. I find it funny that you could run in the game. Crouch doesn't work. Let us go back to work. Back to building. We are so close to the end of the game. So it's now for the second planet. There are only 2 quests. Shagaria. Get 1,800 points and create 3 sunflower buildings. Let us build a Marimo Band. I used to play marimba. Super watering can. On placement, water adjacent tiles in a 2-tile range. Nice. We got fertilizer. Double the amount of points for any flowers that are watered within a 3-tile range. Does not stack. No, it's not a percussion. It's like a xylophone, in a way. Watermelon Tower. On placement, gain 150 points for each sunflower within a 2-tile range. And a watermelon slice. Hang on, let me read that again. Watermelon Tower. Okay, so I have flower for watering cans, flower fertilizer, watermelon tower, which is near sunflowers, which is what we already learned about, and the watermelon slice. Gain 4 points for each watermelon. Xylophones are percussion? Really? Well, I see a watermelon. I place a watermelon. Is that how we're defining percussion? I guess, sure. 1 tile down, many to go. That is correct. Always do the water tile last. And we gotta really think about where we want to place that water. I would like to continue this forest chain as much as I can. But we'll get some of these watermelons going. Oh, I should have rotated that. That's fine. We'll get some flowers going. Very cool. Very cool. So now we could do blue for watermelons and flowers. And now I gotta make a decision. Do I want the watering can? I don't have enough flowers to justify that. The watermelon slice would be a lot nicer. So nice, it's 69. And that also completes that quest. I should have put this first, now that I misplayed that. You know, I get an undo. I could get even more points if I do this first. And then I do that. That's better. And we have a blue watering can, which is going to water some more flowers. We need to make sure not to block this path. A percussion instrument is musical. Okay, fine. Fine. Fine, you're right. I'm wrong. I'll admit my mistakes. I'll be the bigger person. Do it that way. A super watering can would be kind of useful. Kind of, not really. Hope you're doing well, John. Well done. Alright, so this empty space would be lovely here. I want to set this one up like there. And I would like the watermelons to connect. Okay. We have yellow tiles. This is good. Connect the watermelons. Can I connect the flowers with it? Not really. But I can do that. That completes the yellow mission. What are you doing? I'm making a game. I'm playing the game, not making the game. I did not make this game. This will water itself. I can get fertilizer. That might be useful at this moment. Because if we're planning on watering this... This is a nice placement, almost. I could make it a nice placement. Now it's a nice placement. Perfect. So when I water this, this should be pretty good. Let's continue our path. Don't block the watermelons. That is... This is the nut, right here. And we have something fun here. We have our first sunflower. So I'm going to put this one here, and I want this watermelon actually to be connected to this, like, watermelon chain. We need one more red. That's a red. And we are anticipating to hopefully get, like, the big watering can to hit a lot of these tiles. Some of them may feel disconnected. But that's because we are planning for the future. And right here. So if we get a red water, we put that right there. In the meanwhile, we will continue our chain. This is looking sparkly. Now this yellow wants to just be connected to other yellows, so we could totally connect them like this. And this is where... We don't have sunflowers yet. We do have watermelon slices. And that is a hefty chunk of points. And we could just continue this chain. And we have red water. Look at this. And that will... Oh, it's not quite a nice placement, but it is a lot of points. Meanwhile, we'll place that there. We have more. I want to continue the chain. And rotate that this way. Fertilizer tower. Fertilizer. So when we water, the fertilizer should be pretty good. Hopefully. This fails the mission, but it's fine. We don't need to pass the mission when we pass another mission. And we are just continuing the chain of connecting things here. And I can put you here. We really need to get some tiles for watering. Like, we're really desperate for those. This is a big multiplier. And I continue the forest of watermelons. That ends the forest if I put it there, so I don't want to do that. But we do have water. And that will be very useful, because I need to water all of these things. I got an achievement. Wow, 250 points with a single placement. I don't have sunflowers yet, so the watermelon slice is absolutely the better play. This watermelon can't connect to other things, but I can do that. Now I get the super watering can. Now I put, probably here. That completes that mission. This does that, and the watering can, the super watering can, which can hit a couple things, can go there. The normal watering can now go here. Hooray. So we still need to make these sunflowers. We made one sunflower, we need to make 2 more. Right now we only have 1 other sunflower tile available to us. Does this continue the... Let's do it that way. I want to continue the watermelon forest. 100 watermelons. Well, there's 59 of them. Alright, so now we have a very useful entity here. We are able to put 2 of these sunflowers together. So this space needs to be opened. Like, we need to be able to hit this one and then water a bunch of others. Am I able to connect these watermelons? I can do it that way. We only have 5 tiles. This is getting rough. The flowers are connecting. Super watering can is huge. That is huge. Because we need to hit that, so we win when these 2 are done. I will need another super watering can in the future. I have a regular watering can, which is excellent. That will just connect here. This will connect here, and the red wants to connect to the rest of the red. I heard there would be boomer anime. Yes, welcome to the Bubblegum Crisis. I wonder how many people know about Bubblegum Crisis these days. I can't imagine that many. I also think we just won. No, not yet. We're close. We need 1 more water to do it here. But the flowers can continue. We just need 1 more water. 1 more point to get some water in here. You had no idea it was a reference? No, Bubblegum Crisis is like an 80s anime. Was it 80s? It was 80s. It's pretty good. This is it. We win. When I place this tile, we beat the level. Sure, I'll take a watermelon slice. Let's just quickly place some more tiles here while we wait. Music is illegal. Rock music is illegal. Be a rebel. Wow, that's the first time I got the achievement of having all of the colored tiles grouped together. Footloose. In a way, like Footloose with like hot 80s women. You just keep hearing music is illegal from second monitor without context. It is illegal. The problems of the 80s were so much different than the problems we have today. In the 80s, it's like, what if music was illegal? What if you couldn't rock out? And now it's like, hey, what if you were able to, what's our fantasy now? Our fantasy is, what if you were able to get groceries without getting shot? Is that too dark? That's too dark. I'm gonna finish building. I'm saying times have changed. I've completed the Wham star system to 100%. Let's go to the office. Another galaxy has been conquered. Another crisis has been averted. Why are there politics in my cozy games? I wouldn't describe this as a cozy game necessarily. Like, I don't like the genre classification of cozy, really. Like, it's a puzzle game. Like, what defines cozy? Is pastel colors? I think a puzzle game's a puzzle game. Platinum stamp. Row completed. We have a new biome trophy. We are getting them. We are completing the collection. We will be able to give a love letter to a character. Yes. If this is cozy, then Katamari's cozy, and I reject that. I agree. Rora's back. I should ask her if she figured anything out. Alright, so plot time a little bit. This is my girl right here. I'll talk to her later. We're gonna talk to Rora. Did you manage to enter the DEO? This is throwing a wrench to the anti-cozy argument. I did, but now I'm stuck. Is it cozy when the plot of the game is that the board of managers is going to evict you into space if you don't fix things up and turn a profit? Is that cozy? Because that is the plot of the game. The plot of the game is the universe is messed up and you have to fix it, and if you don't, you lose your job, and if you lose your job, you don't want to know what happens next. I don't think that's cozy. I'm just saying. Also, cozy usually means, like, trad wife crap, and this is not that. But it is cute. Cute is not cozy. Look at the shock Tamagotchi. Is that cozy? Is Animal Crossing cozy? I mean, the first Animal Crossing wasn't cozy. Heck, even in New Horizons, I've had moments that I would... So, okay. The first time I had two villagers fight. And yes, villagers can fight in Animal Crossing, even in New Horizons. The first time I had two villagers fight, I had my girl, my cat. How are cozy games tradwife? That's a whole other discussion. I will talk about that later. But the first time I had two villagers fight, I had Felicity, my cat girl. She wants to be an idol. She's crying. She's crying in Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I'm like, what happened? And she was talking to the anteater Antonio. And Antonio made her cry because Antonio told her that she will never become an idol and she should give up music. I evicted Antonio so fast. So fast I kicked him off the island. You do not do that. You do not do that to my girl. How dare you? But also, that was, like, actually the coolest moment in the game. Because there's, like, just an ounce of conflict. An ounce of something where I had to make a decision. What's the difference between cozy and cottagecore? About the same as the difference between cozy and tradwife. Also, hello, Humda, if I have not correctly said hello to you. Hasn't there too much news lately? Screenshot. This? Yeah! I would say so. There has been too much news lately. Whew. I've completed the tests and checkups, but they've proved inconclusive. I find that hard to believe. Isn't it obvious that the house did it? So everybody says I broke the universe. God forbid a girl have an internship and just accidentally delete the entire production database. Okay, see, back in my day, we deleted production databases without vibe coding. We just did that. Hot take genres are bad. Every game is in the game genre. You know, if you go back far enough, what I just said is actually not too far from the truth. Like, when there weren't as many games and when making games was less accessible, then every game was a game and you wanted to play it. Because it's a game and we didn't have games. Grim Dank. Even if Haku's computer, there's some typos in the game. Even if was Haku's computer, I would need more information to figure out the cause of the glitches. So I went over to the Department of Employee Observation, the DEO, to see if I could find any hints. And the first thing I learned is that everything that happened in the office is being recorded 24/7 by invisible CCTV cameras. You think this is cozy? You think this is cozy? Do you think that is cozy? That you're being monitored by your corporate overlords 24/7? It's cozy because it's pastel? Is that it? Is that like the Pride Month we painted a rainbow everything? Big Brother is... Yeah, is this cozy? I love that this is how the chat is playing out. Oh my god. Oh my gods. I knew it. Oh yeah. We're being recorded? I didn't know about it either. Me neither. What use has it been anyway? Nobody ever works around here. Let's get back to the subject. My issue is that while I got the recordings, it turns out that everything is being recorded to VHS cassettes. For some reason, though, the DEO doesn't have any VCR to play the tapes, so I need to know where you keep yours so I can review the footage. What's a VHS and a VCR? Are they image filters? VHS means very high score. I'm a boomer. I'm not, you know, what's the George Carlin skit? It's not that I'm getting older. I'm old. Right? Language is important. You fools, it's a cassette-based recording system. But why would the CCTV run on such ancient technology? It's actually very cost-effective with high storage capacity. Alright, let's not get distracted. Where's the machine? Didn't you guys have one to watch old shows during lunch? No, luckily. I mean, sadly. I'm nervous. I'm sorry. Doesn't it ring a bell to anybody else? Not that I know of. Nope. Oh, lords. Haka, you're doing great with building, so keep doing that, and the rest of you are doing great at your jobs. I'll keep on searching for VCR and doing my best to keep the glitches at bay, but I won't be able to get rid of them completely until I know. Know what? What I need to know, of course, the origin of the glitches. That is what we are trying to figure out. Why do we have to fix the universe? Alright, let's see. Anything fun here? Hello? Sir, do you by any chance have a VCR? I don't have one. I trust this office can fix their problems without it. But I trust this office can fix... This is the boss. He does not want to be here. Let's talk to... Oh, that camera. Hi, Giorgito. You know whether or not there is a VCR in the office? I know there has been one, and there will be one. It breaks the oath of Giorgitos and other integrated entities. But at least give a hint. It'll be soon, probably. I'm sorry, I am under oath. Alright, let's go talk to everybody. Laffy, how are you? I'm dealing with a string of emails from the managers. You would think as the eldest in the office I would have a VCR somewhere, but I checked and I do not. Don't worry, Laffy, we will find one. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. This game has lore. I owned a VCR, but tracking stopped working, so I sold it a few centuries ago. Oh, that's nothing ago. We are learning how this world building works. Bass, do you know someone that has a VCR? According to this spreadsheet I made, inventorying my office, I do apparently. Nice! Where is it? Wait. I remember that when I bought it, it was too big for my office. So I moved it. Where did you move it? I don't remember. How did it look? Big. Of that I'm sure. Well, let me know when you remember. I can't believe I forgot. What? I forgot to ask the technician for a budget. Are you talking about fixing the vending machine? Yes. Oh yeah, his whole thing is he plays squash. What's going on with you, Pinty? What happened to hello? To how are you? Hello, how are you? Why do you ask? It's obvious I'm stressed. Well, I'm good, thanks for asking. I would be better if we found a VCR. I don't know anything about that. Okay, thank you. So, I'm not sure I'm able to give the thingy yet. But we could go to the shop. I could get cubicle walls. Deal. Already got the Hydranagia, however it's pronounced. I can't afford a radio, but I could get an aquarium. I could change the color of the fish. Very good. Let me go back to the walls. We're gonna go with the blue here. This is such an unnecessary system, but I kind of love it. Hydrania. Alright, so let's go back to building. We have a few planets left. We haven't gotten to the final galaxy yet, but we're gonna go to Sand. And we are gonna go to Denaria. It's hot in here, but the desert caterpillar needs our help. Complete 10 missions, connect caterpillar with flower, what does that mean, and get points. Whoa, the fan on my PC started spinning super fast as soon as I started this planet. Don't worry about that, honey. These desert plants are hot, but it's nothing your PC cannot handle. Good to know. Who's this dancing little fellow up here? That's the caterpillar. It's a cat. Terpillar. I see. That's a desert caterpillar. You have to help them reach their flower that is south of your first tile. Oh. I found it. South is an interesting way to word that because there's no compass. So I have to make a path for it with tiles. Almost. You have to be careful of the heat. If you place a tile on a dark orange cell, it will get hot and burn. Burnt tiles lose their color and become desert tiles, so they're no good for color emissions. But anything on the tile like sand dunes will be fine, albeit they will look a shade darker. The poor caterpillar is sensitive and needs a route to unburnt tiles. Can I avoid tiles from being burnt? Of course. The system will give you river tiles, like this one. Okay, so we're now playing with a temperature mechanic. Every world here has a different mechanic. And I'm worried the final world is going to be like, hey buddy, here's all of them. And it's just going to be so much. Okay. The sand bio is home to very hot planets. If you place a tile in an orange area, will burn. If you place a tile in an orange area, comma, will burn. We gotta fix the grammar here. While the cactuses and sand dunes will be fine, the tile will lose its color. To prevent tiles from burning, you must place rivers, which will cool down the tiles around it. Note that once a tile has been burnt, it cannot return to its non-burnt state. Caterpillars want to get to their flower, but cannot move through burnt tiles. You must connect the caterpillar and the flower with unburnt tiles. Okay, so... interesting. So I think the colors are... there's two colors, it looks like, for the tiles. And this will unburn the path. Hooray. So now all of these are nice and good. So the rivers don't actually have to connect. What's our missions? Do the missions, get points, and bring the caterpillar together. So I would actually rather prepare for the missions by doing that. So that's one mission down. Nice. So while we have rivers, we should start connecting things. I think that will be a smart path. So this wants to connect to one of these lighter ones. And that could be used as the path. This music's very, fun. So we have a good path, nothing getting burnt so far. Get some points here. Get some nice points going. I don't want to block the rivers yet. I want to try to get some points. So we could connect. You have the perfect goof. Let me hear it. And we could see... Thank you for the hydrate. I have hydrated, thank you. I'm not getting these, like, light sand tiles at all. You have 30 hydrate? You're gonna make me have to, like, use the bathroom on stream, huh? That's your goal? Okay, we got a light tile here. Amazing. But we're getting some burntness. You have 7 more? Hey, you should wait if I ever stream a TCG Card Shop Simulator again, and then you could make me open packs. I've been playing that game a lot off stream. I first played it on stream, I've just actually been playing it unironically. It's fun. Okay, so we want to get more river, so we have a clear path to connect. The caterpillar has made it. So now it's just the other. Implying playing on stream is purely ironically. I don't play things for the irony of it. I just play things for fun. Okay, we're gonna connect. We're gonna make this great. So now, we kind of have an idea of how we want to connect everything. Look at that water tile, that is magnificent. This is connecting the cacti. Where are the cacti? Are these the cacti? What are the cacti here? Oh, it's I see. I have an idea for how to do that. Nice, nice, nice. And this one wants to connect to these little guys over here. I want to do it that way so I could build out in that direction. At the same time, I want to make sure these folks get a connected path to try to... What I want to do is try to connect all the colors together. Nice. We are completing our missions. We are doing it. And we can get some lovely water here that is not connected to any of these cacti. Well, now it is. Amazing. And this one also wants to connect to, I guess these are rocks? I don't know what they would be, how you would describe them. I guess they're rocks. What are these? I mean, we do want to just connect all these together also. That was a nice placement. So, the missions aren't too bad right now. Foliage connection would be pretty cool. And then I need one more of these sort of sandy colors. That also wants to connect to this forest. That's fine. We could connect forests together all day long. So the river is interesting because this is nonsensical to look at. But that's okay. This forest tile going here just makes sense. And this guy could go, probably here. What I find difficult is that the color of this tile is very close to the color of this guy here. This does continue the connection. Plays 1,000 tiles during my whole game history. Wow, I got an achievement. And that finishes that mission, so it's points and missions. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, folks. We're getting there. I need some dark brown tiles. That would be lovely. I mean, I think this makes sense, because this already is the biggest block of all that. Okay, here we go. That just makes so much sense. So much sense. I don't think I'm finishing this, cactus one, to be honest. I think that's going to be very difficult. Okay, that... Oh, wow, I actually did connect this entire block together. That's... Oh, no, I didn't. It gets cut off here? Right here is where it gets cut off. Interesting. And then I don't want to actually connect the singles together. That's pretty poor. The description they had of, like, the burnt tiles was, like, confusing at first, but it makes sense once you start doing it. Which is nice. But when I first read it, I'm like, these are words. These sure are words that, are being said to me. Not many tiles left. We have to complete some missions. I think we're getting there. Do that. Can we get anywhere close to this grass mission? 3 tiles left. 2 tiles left. Or 2 more in the bank after these. Okay. We really need to finish this mission, so I think I have to just do that. That is the best option. That gives me more tiles to play with. Which is good. You go here. This one wants to be connected to so many tiles. Hang on. I could complete this mission, which is... We just need to complete one more mission and get a few more points. So I think it has to be that. And we just need a few more points, so we just need to focus on the placements. That's 24 points. Completing missions, of course, is an easy way to get points. Where would you go? Where do you want to live? I guess you live there. That's fine. So, not many tiles left. This continues the tree. Okay, we're really down to the wire. Is this enough? We need very few points. Where's my maximum? That is looking pretty good. 3 more points. Down to the wire. And that's enough. With 1 tile left. We did it. The planet is restored. We got the Platinum Star. And we've done all of the missions. Heck yeah. Look at that view. We got a blimp underneath the planet. Why are you digging a hole? Alrighty. Here we go. The planet Denaria has been restored. Yeah! Platinum stamp obtained. Let's go. We're almost there. 2 more to level up. And we have letters we could give people. And we have an interactable thing here. really like this fan. It reminds me of an old friend from school. Let's talk to everybody first before we relationship it up. I've been updating the site to see if they announce a date or the venue. Tickets go really fast. I should do that too. So Magda or Magda, don't know how to pronounce it. She likes music. Laffy is overworking. Henty, I'm not engaging in relationships with. He's just angry. We also ruined his perfect score. You're looking for a VHS while I'm working. Bass here is Airhead. Bass Bass. Don't know which one it is. Oh, thank you for the Prime subscription, Dark Xeon. I appreciate it. Welcome. You can spam emotes. I should probably get some TTS going eventually. One day. Maybe that's a goal we set out. Channel goal. A t-shirt that says squash. A pair of shorts that say squash. A cap and some wrist warmers. They're all kind of pumpkin themed. Maybe they're squash themed. Yeah, they're for squash. That's why I bought them. Yeah, that's me. That sure is me. Hello, Giorgito. Why are you not allowed to talk about the pizza dough incident? I can't say. Why not? Because it would amount to telling you what I can't say. Therefore, I can't. And what is the latest posting? Does anyone have a VHS working and that I can borrow? Aurora. I hope the boss isn't anywhere to be found. What's going on in the little closet? Nothing. So we are going to gift our gift to Laffy. Hello. I'm sorry, honey, I'm thinking. Don't worry. Cutscene time. Okay, so I want to talk about Laffy. Are we gossiping? What? No. I have a CRT. Do not worry, friend. I have a CRT. I don't know if mine has a VHS built in, but I have a CRT. I made them ship a CRT when I moved. I was like, you're gonna ship this. What is the shop? This is something. We would never gossip about Laffy. Inciting this sort of activity. Very house-like behavior. Maybe she's just trying to share intel. Good like that. I want to help Laffy. Yeah, sure. She's been really stressed about work that is not even hers. Oh my god. It's the finance department again, isn't it? The finance department. My enemies. How do we help? I was thinking we could go to do a screaming contest. I'm going back to my desk. Let her finish. Let her cook. Let her cook. I read that screaming can help people with frustration and to make them more resolved. We could organize one and have Laffy join in. Oh, that could be it. She won't do it if it's not mandatory. What? We need to make her think it's mandatory, otherwise she won't do it. Yeah, that's true. And that's it. The screaming contest is on. Screaming contest, darling. From upper management, you say? Yes, it's mandatory. Everybody is waiting. Oh dear. I didn't see the email. Maybe I lost it. Okay, let's go. Everybody scream no on your turn. I don't want to scream. I'm a streamer. I'm incentivized to scream. I'm incentivized to be very loud. I live in an apartment and I have neighbors. I don't want to have them call a noise complaint on me. I'll be real. No. No. What are we doing right now? No. You're disqualified, Bass. You said something else. No. No. Is that what the spaceship looks like? Hang on. Oh, Laffy. Laffy is the winner. But she said more than, let's go. You tell them, Laffy. No. Sorry, dear. I don't know what has come over me. It's actually a very common phenomenon. Want me to explain to... No! Sorry, Kenty. I have some emails to write. Don't let others take advantage of you at work. Hooray! Hooray, hooray. If you are enjoying the stream and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps. If you're watching on YouTube and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Our construction skill increased. Let us see. I can now hold a tile in a separate hand. Oh, I could save it for later. Ooh, that's going to be really useful. Alright, nice. Nice, nice. Alright, now everybody is working. So they're all busy. Meaning we should probably also work. And we will. 1 hour in. We are beating this game tonight. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets left. Unless there's more. We're gonna place 70 tiles. We're gonna upgrade 2 ruins, new mechanic, to the maximum size. Have you found the balance, Hakola? Balance? What do you mean? Just like the tomato and cheese on a pizza, the desert also need balance. Rivers are good and all, but you also need the wilderness of burnt tiles for these types of plants planets to thrive. So does that mean I should just place more tiles in places they'll burn? Balance does not mean being random. Look for the ruined tiles. Okay, so the ruined tiles need to be connected to burnt tiles. Oh, and they cannot be connected to others. Special kind of mission that requires you to connect burnt tiles to... Okay. And I cannot connect a ruin to a ruin, otherwise they will fail. Do we have a caterpillar? We do not have the caterpillar here. Can you look at, like, the little sphinx here? So right now we got a river. That's all well, fine and dandy. Let us connect these rivers together. And we have completed a mission. But our only goal are ruins and tile placements. Missions are actually optional, but missions are how you get more tiles and stay alive. So we're going to want to start getting into territory of having burnt tiles. +5. Oh yeah, burnt to the crisp. Burnt to a crisp. Once you burn a tile, you can't unburn it, though. That's the important thing. I'm gonna set it up like this so that I could connect something like this together, right? But I haven't gotten any ruin tiles yet. But we want to, as they say, strike that balance. Oh gosh, here we go. Thank you for the 100 redemption points. And I have an idea. I'll make it more fun. Meet me at camera 1. I can't chug. Oh, that was a bad idea. Bad idea. Oh my god. Okay, we're back. Thank you again. Oh my god, that was a terrible idea. Oh, oh no. Alright, look at this river. It's beautiful. Oh, oh my god. Don't do that. You're watching, kids. Don't do what I just did. Alright. I haven't gotten any ruin tiles yet. I'm just placing tiles. I'm trying not to, be be too crazy about it. The water is going this way. The ruins are going... I went to commercial. Hang on, I got an emote for this. There you go. Burn it to a crisp. Burn it to a crisp. Not that. Why haven't I gotten a ruin tile yet? I really wonder why. Undo! I didn't see that had a mission on it. One time when a friend of mine was a kid, she and another friend shotgunned water shots. Yeah. Okay, the first ruin. Done. But the ruins cannot connect to other ruins, so we need to make another area. Another area of ruinous tiles. But we can expand. Well, this is a mission, so I don't want to do that yet. We can expand the, this area. Okay, so ruins cannot connect to other ruins. We must remember this. And we gotta expand that to max size. Wait, undo that. I didn't like that placement. I like that a lot more. I want to save this tile. That ruin tile, we're gonna use it later. In the meanwhile, I think it behooves us to start burning things down. I really want the water to be pretty, so I don't want to actually place that there. What I could do is, we need to isolate the zone for another ruin, right? Let's do that first. We're going to start making a path to get a ruin. Right there. We now need to expand the ruin tiles. That is the goal. And to do that, we just burn them. We have enough tiles that I think we are able to just do this as long as they're not water tiles. So as long as we don't get water tiles, we should be able to just place tiles and have it work out. So that is max size, and we do not want the ruin to crumble. So I think we just do that, and we got to get this to max size, so we must place more. We also need to just place a lot of tiles, 70 tiles, so we still need 45 more, so the missions do matter. Because, we won't be able to get enough tiles otherwise. So the missions still matter. We still need to pay some attention to those. Save that for later. I like this, all waterways one. And then this guy, because missions matter and this wants to connect to its friends. That seems good. And this wants to connect to, hopefully, this giant mountain of things. I don't think I could complete that mission, honestly. But I can place another ruin here. Just get that out of the way. This giant mountain of hills, I think, is inaccessible now. That's fine, but this will complete a different mission. So one mission fails, one succeeds. I still need to make this as big as possible, but I needed to have it not be hydrated. That's the path. This wants to connect to... This is a mission tile, so we want to make sure that's fine. And I think I really want to burn a nade over here. The ruins will collapse if I put them near each other. This will complete another mission, which is great. That is good. That is good. I want more burnination here. I cannot connect this one. Connecting this one is a bad idea because it will instantly destroy them, which is fine. Okay, we get the mission. That is just for tiles. But I can complete that. We need to place 6 more tiles. We have 17. I think it's done, folks. I think we don't need to worry about anything ever again. I think we just send it, and we have a good time. All you gotta do is place tiles. And that's it. Easy. What an interesting shape this planet came out to be because of the ruins. The planet has been restored. Bonus points for our leftover tiles. Yeah, what an interesting, Can you imagine any actual river looking like this? Can you just imagine that? People would wonder what happened in your, in nature to lead to this. And the answer is not nature. The planet Miragus. Miragus? Miragus? I don't know. It's been restored. Yeah. Creationism happened. Platinum stamp obtained. Let's go. We have reached our next, and presumably final, architect level. I am fax machine tier at last. Office expansion and new store items. Let's go. Uh-oh. The managers are here. Alright, folks. Before we do that... Oh, the managers are here. Here they are! What are you up to? From what I've seen, these employees are not even close to finishing those planets or fixing the glitches like we agreed. I concur. I've already sent each of them an email instructing them to begin packing their belongings. And based on the inventory I made, I've already ran the numbers on how much we can earn after selling everything in the office. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes. Let's demolish this office and transform it into our own private pool. I see your vision. We could put a water slide. What about a dragon water slide with fire torches? I love that. What about a minibar that serves sodas, drinks, and slime? Oh, that sounds amazing. Don't encourage them. Let the man be. You should get a head start on packing instead. Are you guys thirsty? Oh yeah. There's a vending machine in our kitchen if you wish to use it. Let's drink something while we think of ideas. The managers are just the mob. Hey, Starboy. Call the technician. This machine's not working. Yes, on it. You did this for the vending machine? I don't know what you're talking about, Hako. Hey, Georgito. Is the repair bill going to be charged to them? That is correct. Nice. I don't know about you guys, but I was thinking, don't you agree that a pool would be better than this stuffy old office? Yeah, I'll go start packing. Good idea, Chop Chop. You already called the pool construction company to come inspect the office. Do I have to pack too? Don't worry about it, dear. You're just an intern after all. Don't lose hope yet, everyone. The galaxy is almost done, and I'm not giving up on finding a VCR. It'll be tough, but if Hako keeps on working on plans while the rest is packing, grammar, I still think we can turn the situation around. And if the managers come back, we must do whatever we can to stall them. Let's all do the best we can so we don't have any regrets. I'll send some emails to other branches to see if they can help. I'm gonna ring all the antique shops I know to see if they have a VCR. I'll be waiting for the vending machine technician. You're helping. Got anything new to say? A VHS cassette can contain up to 1,410 feet of tape. Up to what? Sorry, up to 430 meters or 2,550 cats of tape. Are the managers in here? They are not. So what do you need a VCR for? For finding if something happened to the computers before we touch them. It's our last chance to find out how to fix the glitches. If you find the person who did this, I'll kick them out of the office apsi ficto. Did you mean ipso facto? Bless you. You should cover your mouth if you were going to sneeze. They got me, dude. Friggin' got me, dude. I walked right into that. Okay, you got something to say, Aurora? I'm sure they can't transform this office into a pool. There must be a law that prevents it. Is it illegal to shut down the office? No. The issue is the pool. I'm pretty sure I read about a law that prevents the use of chlorine in this galaxy. Well, I'm glad to know we have safety standards. Hi, Laffy. So, the managers want to turn this division into a pool. I guess that is better than just scratching us from existence. Saltwater pools exist, I'm afraid. They can do that? Let's just focus on the work ahead, honey. Keep positive and we will be fine. And we won't be scratched out of existence. The Pink Floyd album's so funny. How are you feeling? Well, I think I need to listen to a few songs. Do you have a playlist for when you are stressed? Yeah, it's called... I'm not reading that. Oh, okay. I'll leave you to it then. I'll share it with you later. Don't give the managers ideas. Just admit the dragon water slide sounded cool. Yeah, but we must oppose any idea from management. I mean, I've been asking management for a pool for years now. I just want to wear a swimsuit all the time. It's much more comfortable than a shirt. That's not a crime, you know. I guess sandals would be nice. You already wear whatever, though. I've seen you in the office in your squash tracksuit. Welcome to the chat, Kitsu, XYZ. The game is great. This is the third playthrough of it, or the third time I played it on stream. We are in the final act of the game, I would say. What do you think of the manager's idea? Oh, cool. What a foolish idea. I would definitely transform this office into my office. You mean this, but without... Yes, just me. I could let you be my servants. This game has a dark sense of humor. Let's see if we have enough. We could buy the radio. Yes. Pink radio. Any other item that I have not purchased yet? The color palette is very cute. I could get the rug. Yes. There's plushies? I could have bought the plushies. I didn't look at all my options. No. Excuse me. That's cute. That's a cute plushie. Armchair. A seat. A phone. Cozy lights. The air conditioner doesn't work anyways. I already got the calendar. I set it to dog. The lights are cozy. The lights are cozy. I don't think the game counts as a cozy game. So we do have the last galaxy unlocked, but before we do that, we should finish up the sand galaxy. It's time to build some pyramids. Who do you think made them in the first place? I know the answer to that one. Upgrade pyramids 4 times, execute 3 nice placements. And a nice placement is when all adjacent tiles to that edge use the same type. It's hot in here. Oh, you're working on the desert planets. Makes sense. That quickly heats up any PC. Do you know any way to cool it down? Pyramids are nice for that. You have to connect rivers to them to get bigger. They're the opposite of ruins, I see. You cannot connect pyramids with other pyramids, or else the mummies will get into a tussle. Mummies? So, pyramids want to be on rivers. That makes sense. And pyramids cannot connect to other pyramids. So we start off with our Sphinx. And I believe we only have pyramid-type tiles in this mission. We will start by executing a plan. A beautiful plan. To complete a mission. To get more tiles. This mission says we want mountains. That is one way to do it. Let's connect that together, and then you could have this. So the game is basically, we want to look at a couple of factors. We want to look at the edges of tiles to match the same type as other edges. We want to look at the colors of tiles to group them together. We want to look at the things in the tiles. We want to complete missions in tiles. I'm actually going to place this river here. Because we need multiple different river streams for pyramids, right? And we are still aiming to get nice placements. And now we have our first dark brown tile. Oh, we do have ruins still. Save that for later. Let's see. How do we want to do this? I want to do that. I want the rivers kind of not connected. If that makes sense. This suffices this mission. And the reason for the rivers to not be connected is so that when I place pyramids, things will go smoothly. But I have to make sure I get nice placements as well, which is a little more difficult. This is working there. It's working towards that goal. I'll end the river here. So I am almost done with a nice placement in this area. We can start doing that now. So I need... This will complete the nice placements for this tile. That is one of the nice placements we needed. Very cool. I don't think this counts as a nice placement, sadly. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Thank you for telling me to hydrate. I got this for, like, trail running a while back, and I ran one trail. But I still have it. Not bad, though. Alright, so what mission? We have a pyramid. It was fun. So pyramids want water, and we want to not have the waters connect to each other. So we got one pyramid. Very good. This guy wants sun to complete that mission. Oh, hello, Sukinapan. Hey, I've been having a lot of fun streaming this game. Hope you are doing well. I'm sure I'm not playing very efficiently, but, you know, we do our best. But yeah, I've been, this is my third stream playing this game. Yeah, thanks for making it. I saw the game in, like, an indie showcase ages ago, I think when you first, announced it, right? And then I added it to my wish list then, which is how I discover, like, all the games I play, really. So we have more water. I'm thinking about where I will eventually... Is Bubblegum Galaxy cozy? I'm saying the narrative plot of the managers makes it not cozy. That's what I'm saying. So, connecting the water here is good, but I want to get more of this connected, because this water... Oh, I see. I mean, it's up to the beholder. So, let's see. We will... Can I get... some nice placements here. I need to get nice placements. I've not been doing that very well throughout my playthrough of this game. But we are working on that. Let's see. I'll try that. You did cozy it up? That makes sense. I need another waterway but I want the waterway to be this type of waterway. Like, these waterways are going in this direction. No, I think the balance is very well struck. I need to actually, like, finish a mission. I'm going to run out of tiles. In fact, I think this would constitute a nice placement. Will it? No, it won't. But it does give me tiles, and that's good. Alright. That is ideal. That's a nice placement. Let's go. Narco's about the death of the author, right in front of the author. Hey now, I'm not petty. Let's see. I just want more waterways. This mission is not succeeding, by the way. This one over here, that one's dead. We do not need to worry about it. I don't want to put that ruin down. Not yet. Is there a better path for this one? We could find a better way. I'm gonna save that tile. So let's see. Let us try... I like that. Because these empty tiles are, like, actually pretty good for getting that nice placement. Okay, we finally can do something about this pyramid. We've done it. The pyramid has been upgraded. I need to make sure not to connect these waters together. So I have to be a little careful to not connect these waters together. So as not to ruin my... Well, if I want to put a second pyramid, I need to not connect the waters together. Let me say that. If I make this one waterway with one pyramid, that's totally fine. Which mission... Yeah. The important thing is I have a separate waterway for later, and I'm also building these hills up. And that is my last nice placement. That was not planned, but, you know... So it's just the pyramids. We have 21 tiles. It is just the pyramids now. So let's see. I will potentially consider actually connecting these because that'll give me a lot of water for the pyramid. In the meanwhile, I have this multiplier. I don't need to worry too much about things. I could try to do something with this grass. It's just that. That is so sad. Does that count? Okay, here's the other pyramid. So I definitely don't want to connect. I definitely do not want to connect these rivers together. That is the definitive, do not connect those together. Right there. That is the signal. Because it matched the color here. Excellent. We could build it this way. And then, in case I get another pyramid, right? If I get another pyramid, I would want it to connect to this waterway. So, and this wants to connect to, where do you want to connect to? You want to connect, I'm going to save you for later, I think. This mission will never succeed, so we might as well just put that here. I'll save that for later. Just in case this develops in a new direction. Yeah, so let's see. What do we have? We have a bunch of tiles I don't really like. River triangle is funny. We're gonna re-roll that. I am much happier with the results I just got. So much happier, because I can now do things like, if I rotate this, the Illuminati River. So make sure they don't connect, but they could do this. This is valid. I think that's a really nice placement there. A river delta. We'll just, this is actually a good candidate for the burnt tiles, honestly. And then we have you. You go there. More river. This is good. Did I accidentally place that where I'm doing that? That's fine. And that is how I make sure I don't accidentally connect to this river. That's how I do that. I can upgrade. I'm going to do a quick upgrade here. Excellent. And that should upgrade that. Nice. And now we have max level pyramid. Now we have something that I feel more comfortable doing, where I do that and I take this tile out, and then I could place that here for that mission. So these are now going to kind of work together. Take this guy. We go there. I have plenty of tiles to work with this. This river doesn't matter all too much, but we're going to just continue the path. The greenery path to complete that mission. That upgrade's not really worth it. But this sure is. Nice. This river sequence here is very funny. The way this is turning out is very unhinged. Okay, this one wants grass. I have some grass here we could connect to. Very cool. You could do this. Technically, all I need is just another river. It doesn't need to connect to anything, and that will complete everything. We did it. Very cool. All right. And now we get to have one of my favorite views in the game. So when I click Finish Building, and all of that happens. All of that happens. This is definitely like my favorite view in the game, where you get this without the strokes around the hexagons, and you can just like look at what you've created, and you could look at the most unhinged rivers you've created. This one's just a line. This is just a straight line. I mean, this is more like a canal, I guess. I made a canal. Alrighty. So, we continue. We continue on. We press forward. The planet Sunspill has been restored. Yeah. And we've got our third platinum stamp for the galaxy. We are leveling up. We have another letter now. We could continue some character quests. A new gift for your friends. Yeehaw! And let's go see what's going on in the office before we do anything. What are these even for? Galaxy's #1 jerk. Those are the accolades. You're working. I have not gifted you anything. I kind of don't want to. Not this playthrough. I'm practicing my menacing face to intimidate them. Can I see it? I'm doing it right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah, keep practicing it. Hello, hello. I saw that there's gonna be a whirly meeting soon. Oh, yeah, they're planning a picnic. A picnic under the sun? I'm out. Yeah, my same thoughts. We don't go outside. How are you doing? How did I end up in this situation? Don't answer. I know the answer. So I cannot give the gift to her, but I can give it to others. Can't talk to Aurora right now. Let's talk to you. Oh yeah, it's still the pizza incident talk. I would love to know, but alas, we are not allowed. Hang in there. I'm trying. Too real. Okay, so boop 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 boop. Let's give you the gift. Hi, did you see? Did you check the dates and venues? Dates for what? The Voronoi concert. Yeah, the aesthetic is very fun. Yes, how did it go? I think I am clipping? I think I am so close to the camera that I am, I've gotten past the near plane. The camera glitch. So, fun fact, I am a game developer professionally. I see these things all the time. I've managed to get the 2 tickets I wanted. You're going with your crush? I've invited him, but he's taking a while to answer. He's still talking in Emojio, too. Are you going? I didn't manage to snatch a ticket, and now prices are through the roof. Star clusters. I hate when that happens. I'll bring you some merch if you want. That would be nice. Ah. Her eyes are open. Everything alright? You don't look so happy. Calzetto just messaged me. What did Calzetto say? I can't make out the meaning of this message. Maybe someone else here can? We're gonna learn Emojio. This looks like an insult to me. I would say he said what he did not mean to say and ended up saying the exact thing that would be said under the pretense of saying the complete opposite. Oh, my dear Majda. I advise you not to date such rude people. I want to see what the emojis were. Huh. Yeah. There goes my date. Blocked, it seems. Do you want the tickets? Really? Yeah, sure. I'm not sure if I can accept both of them. Why don't we go together? It's a girls' night. That actually sounds way better. Girls' night. I love girls' night. Planet Designer. Hooray. The camera glitch. Yeah. Oh, I'm close, actually. We're close to the end of the office reputation upgrades. So, if you want to talk about glitches or bugs, not a glitch, just a bug, this is the thing I've noticed. I will show you. So we have this cool thing. So note, I'm going to start here. Let's see if I could actually adjust my camera a little bit. I'm gonna see something, if I could do something here. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna copy this game scene. My camera 2's not on. That's interesting. Why is my camera 2 not on? Is this set to the right camera? You can't see anything. What happened to my camera 2? Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna not... Okay, camera 2's is not on. I guess I can't show you the thing. I'm going to start with my mouse. Okay, you can see my mouse here. I'm going to move it over basics. I am now over basics. I'm going to scroll down. As I scroll, you'll notice that I can't scroll anymore. So I am scrolling here, and nothing is happening in the UI. And the reason for that is you see how there's a little bit of padding between these elements. So like the black box ends here, and then the black box starts here. if I were on... These have colliders. But the backing element doesn't have a collider. So what happens is if my mouse is just underneath and I start scrolling, see if I can recreate it right there, it will not scroll. So there needs to be some sort of collider behind the scroll rect here. And then you'd be able to, no matter what you're colliding, you should be able to scroll just fine. I work in Unity professionally, so when I saw that, I was like, ah, I've encountered this before. That's a fun little thing. Hopefully an easy fix if you ever decide to fix it. Not a big deal whatsoever. I just was very confused the first time I started scrolling here. I was like, I wonder what's going on. Because what it appears like is you are over something, so you could scroll just fine, right? If I'm over the collider, but then eventually you're not over the collider, and then the scrolling, like, sort of stops. But if you were scrolling fast enough, right, then you actually wouldn't notice it. So if my, like, scroll sensitivity was higher, I potentially wouldn't have seen that. Scrolling is weird. Scroll bars are weird. Scroll rect in Unity is... yeah. Scroll rect in Unity is, like, totally... strange, right? Yeah, no problem. That's just a thing I noticed in this UI, which is cool. And I hope, you know, if you let the programmers know, it shouldn't be too difficult of a fix. I think it's literally just, if you don't have, like, a collider element back there, you would just add a collider element that would turn on, and then bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I work in like the Unity UI space all the time, so it's like I've seen like all sorts of things. I've seen horrors beyond man-made horrors beyond comprehension. Anyway, we shall continue to Sani. In the end, we all return to the waking sands. Is Game Mosquito in the chat? Is Game Mosquito still here? Is my FF14 brother still in the chat right now? If not, I'm going to message him right now to get in here. I'm going to message him right now. I am on my phone. I am messaging him right now. Get on stream. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Thanks for making the game. I really enjoy it, and I hope people pick it up as well. Thanks for stopping by. Now let's get Game Mosquito in the stream here. I need to yell at him. Have a good night. I need to say get on stream now. There we go. He needs to see this before I hit the next button. Wait, okay. Once he shows up, it should be seen. Hello. In an ad. Okay. I'm gonna give you the Marimo D feed. Let me know when you're out of the ad. Let me know when you're out of the ad, brother. Once he is out of the ad, okay, he is free. Hey, Game Mosquito. So you know Marimo D Fear. So Marimo was taken. So the name on Twitch is Marimo Dev. So when it made the emotes, it just made it Marimo D. So it's Marimo Fear. So, you know, each planet has a little description, right, Game Mosquito, right? Let me show you this one. In the end, we all return to the waking sands. Prey return to the waking sands. I got ARR'd. You had to see it. Sorry. I had to show you that. You know my thoughts. We got the Royal Palace. On placement, gain 1 point for each cactus within a 2-tile range of this building. The palace also cools down tiles in 2-tile range. Hand Monument. On placement, gain 5 points for each sand dune. Okay, so the Royal Palace loves cactus. The Hand Monument loves sand dunes. I was calling them hills. And we have the caterpillar. So we need to get the cats connected. We need to get some water going. Alright, cool. And we need to not place anything in the burnt tiles. They will get burnt. So we just need to be cognizant of that. Should this go here? I hope so. Alright. Big river. Big river. Burnt tiles, you say. Oh boy. Here we go again. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. Refreshing. I'm refreshed. So I'm gonna do it this way to connect some, oh, it doesn't connect the hills, but it's fine. Pyramid! Ooh, we're getting everything, folks. I'm gonna place the pyramid here. And the reason for that is so we could start, we're gonna take our time to build our path between. We have a lot of tiles. This is a good one to throw down. This is a great one to throw down, in fact. Thank you for showing up, John Beljon. I hope to see you later. Have a good evening. And now we make a decision. Good night, every pony. On placement, we gain 5 points for each sand dune within a 2-tile range. The hand also cools down. Ooh. Ooh, okay, cooling is good. Let me see. I have more sand dunes than cacti. I have a lot of cacti here, actually. I actually don't need to worry about cooling. Every tile in between this path is cool now. By getting 5 points for each sand dune. I've got a lot of sand dunes over here. Here's what I think we're doing. We're going to take the hand monument and save it for when we get even more sand dunes. I think that's the play. Okay, we get some nice river action going on here. You could go over here. Gotta get the caterpillar and the flower, and gotta get a lot of points, actually. Alright, now I want to consider... I want to consider the hand. Okay, before I consider the hand... Okay, there, and now I want to consider the hand. 128 points. It's not much, but it gets us closer to the path we want, and now we could start placing ruins to try to get points for the burninating. That tile is not the best in that position, but it's great here. Oh, I connected the caterpillar with the thing. I guess I was trying to connect the rivers. That's funny. Let's do the Royal Palace for cacti. 45. We saved the Royal Palace. We're going to want to get a lot more cacti before we offload that. That's what I think. I actually want to build it this way. And now for this one, this needs to connect to a bunch of leaves. This one would actually be good if I could get more cacti love here. Yeah, that's all connected. The reason that's good is because then I could place the Royal Palace with the cacti for maximum power. Hand monument for the sand dune is perfect here because there's a lot. 188 points is nothing to sneeze at. Even though it does kind of ruin the river. It does kind of ruin the river, but the points are really good. So we'll just ruin the river. It's fine. The river was already ruined. We don't need to worry about it. Alright, so we are halfway on our mission to get some points. And I don't care about the rivers anymore. I just care about some of these quests. Because that's how we get points. I did that wrong. This was a tile I did not want to burninate. There we go. I could connect rivers here. I want more foliage if I do that, is the problem, because that just ends the path. If I get another hand dune, that'd be amazing. So look at this guy. Look at that. Amazing. Now we do that. And we have another beige tile. We have pyramids! We got pyramids. This is it. Hand monument. Take the royal monument. Connect all the cacti. Take the hand monument. Get all of those points. Take the pyramid. Get that wet. I hated the way I said that. Why did I say it that way? Alright, so connect. We just want to connect some tiles here of the same color. Get more points. This one wants 80 hills. I have so many hills. I have so many hills. I have more hills than I know what to do with, to be honest. This completes that mission. We are so fine. We are so fine. We're so fine. Oh, that, I don't want to get rid of the river there. So close. Okay, we did it. We did it. Absolute hotcode. The planet has been restored. We got a platinum star. Let's go. Finish building. We have finished building. It was cool that one of the developers showed up, honestly. I have done it. The sand cup. Let's go to the office. There's only one galaxy left. 2 hours in. 2 galaxies down. 1 to go. Let us observe. Let us watch. Let us enjoy. It is. The planet Sani has been restored. Yeah. The platinum stamp row complete. Let's go. The biome trophy obtained. Based on the placement, it looks like there's 2 galaxies left. It looks like there might be a secret final galaxy. Right? It looks like this bottom row should have 4 cups in it. That's interesting to think about. What does that mean? Alright, let us move around. Let's talk to folks. How are you doing? Penty is busy. How are you doing? Hope they fixed the vending machine. Why are you so focused on that machine? I just hear what the universe brings my way. What? I dreamt that the machine danced to the Sparkly Donuts commercial song. I want to know more about that. Any news about your crush? Well, he sent more emojis. Can I see? It's a finger pointing at a table and some candles. Maybe he's learning the wizard ways? Oh, I see. And we got a phone call here. But first we talk to Laffy. Maybe I can sell bentos. Or maybe apply to other offices. I'm sure I can do their job. You already are. She is. She's already doing their job. Hello, this is Laffy's phone. Please don't call. Anything happening here? Anything happening here? Pizza dough incident. I really want to know what the pizza dough incident is. I really want to know. Who left that cheese on the fridge? I'm just asking. There are no consequences to this. Who did it? Henty. There are absolutely consequences. This is such a strange office. Alrighty. I don't have enough to buy... I could get the cozy lights. Deal. I should save up for the bubble gummies. No, I should save up for the plushies. The bubble gummies is the currency. Alright. Let us go build. The planet core, or the galaxy core. In Boxium. Time to go to work delivering packages. Wait, aren't you already at work? Complete 7 missions. Place 60 tiles and deliver 8 packages. We're delivering packages. Who could have guessed? Is this planet office themed? It is. The last intern helped design these planets, and well, let's just say they weren't that creative. Is there anything I should keep an eye out for? Let's see. Alright, these planets have packages you have to deliver. Office fans to push them. If I push them onto an empty space with no tiles, they'll fly off to their destination. Those are some proactive packages. Good luck. So, to deliver a package, I must place the tile and then push it into an empty space. Fans will also push all packages in the planet, regardless of distance or position. I don't have any packages yet. Let's see my missions. Deliver 8 packages. So I just have to, like, push the package off. Place 60 tiles. And complete 7 missions. So mission 1 is to have 2 of these little pink guys. Well, I believe I can complete that mission right now. I'm trying to get a nice placement here, so I will need to, if I do this, I need to make sure there are books, and there is a package. That was a nice placement. And this just wants to be part of the party of adding tables. I could be part of the table party. I actually like this planet. Literature themed, office themed. It's very cute. And we could get, no, that's books. I want to put the books near the other books. Like that. Like so. And I want to get tables. So many tables. I'm thinking about the Always Sunny skit about tables. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? If you do, you have good taste. Okay, so I have a fan. They're gonna kind of go opposite directions, I feel. Aha! So that's how it works. So I want to keep this space open. That way I could push the package out. Very exciting. We're gonna continue to build our table collection here. It's growing in a somewhat unhinged way. And we have another package. So if I'm going to go down from my perspective, what I would want to do, something like that, so that, and then I need to make sure that nothing blocks me going down. Office fan. Very good. That book connection is not going to happen. do it that way. And the office fan will go down, and that's going to send 2 packages on their merry little way. Maybe I can salvage the books. Maybe it's possible if I can connect the books here to the books over there. I think it is theoretically possible. That suffices the table quest. This is very like KK slider coded. Alright, I have another package. I could push that package down. I have a lot of books. I mean, that's just like the placement that makes sense. And I get an office fan, and I get a multiplier. That's very exciting. I should save the fan. I think saving the fan makes the most sense. And this one wants to connect to cyan tiles. Let's continue this book off here. Or sorry, the tables. Okay, this wants books. This wants to be connected to books. I got you. Because I also want to be connected to books. And we've connected the books together. Would you look at that? Said it couldn't be done. And the book mission is done. How exciting. And the tables, we can have more table talk. So more tables. This is tables and books. And we have another cyan package, which, again, we want them to go down. And so we need the spaces beneath them to be empty. And we have missions for even more tables. This all connects to the tables. It's all coming up tables. We get another package would be the most important thing here. And we want this to go down because we have this fan. And this fan is going to push these 3 packages down. I could have even saved it for more, but I'm an anxious person. More tables, more books, more love. So we got some tables here. We got some tables here. We get another fan or package. Let's get the fan, and let's save the fan. And this wants to connect to pink. It's pink with tables. Love to see pink with tables. Let's do more cyan with the books. And more cyan tables. Oh, these tables don't connect, do they? They would connect up here, though. Alright, we have a place to connect books and fans. Books make the most sense down here. So now we have more... That was a nice placement also. We have more fans and more books. I want some pink tiles. I would love some pink tiles. What is this? Is that even more books? Did somebody say books? And this is pink with a table. The table's not going to connect very well. I think this is better to be not connected as a table. And we have a package. We need 2 packages, so we have a package. Let us keep making tables. So that table is done. We still need to connect some pink. The tables continue to be connected, and we have a package. More tables. More tables. And another package. I see the direction I want these to go in. I don't think I could connect these as easily. Table, 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 table. Oh, another package. We could have so many packages. $187. Jeez. Is there a way to get... I have to think about this. I think I cannot possibly get another fan. Complete all this. Okay, let's put this package down before we do anything. We've delivered all the packages, so we just need to complete another mission. And I really would love that to be either the table mission or the cyan mission. The cyan mission is probably the easiest one. I will do my reroll because this will complete the cyan mission. We did it. And that's how the Bubblegum Galaxy is. That's how it's done. Planet restored. Let's finish building. Oh. I lost focus of the window. Love that view. I actually like this theme for a planet. Let's go to the office. And we will very shortly need to do a BRB bio break. I should put something in my description about a small bladder. Also, I was forced to drink a lot of water earlier. By all of you. The planet in Boxium has been restored. Yeah. Planet Platinum Stamp obtained. Let's go. And we are making progress. So yeah, let us BRB real quick. Yeah. Ah. Alright. Oh, hello. Welcome back. Hello, Bear with Glasses. You missed a lot of fun. We had the developer of the game was here. It was a lot of fun. Now let's go talk to everybody. Hate to admit it, but that's a good haircut you got there, House. What do you mean? I haven't done anything. Don't be foolish, residents. I could detect it from a galaxy away. You need to up your own. You need to own up to your style. I can't read. I am a calico. So that's how you use a racket. Don't worry, Hako. I'm gonna be like that dude who downloaded all the info in his brain and then was like, wapow, because he knew martial arts and house building. Isn't that a movie? I'm pretty sure I saw it on TV with Georgito, and you know the TV only runs the news. Right. I'll leave you to it. Shall we go together after work? It's a girls' night. I get nervous otherwise. Me too. Also, I want to take some time to see the merch. The girls are going on a date. Think you better avoid using all caps in emails. You might be interpreted as screaming. And that, I am. These old magazine beauty tips are a bit questionable. Fill you in on the plot. The managers are going to convert the office into a swimming pool, an illegal swimming pool. Because that's chlorine, which is illegal. It's still pizza dough. Also, we misinterpreted some emojis. Because of an allergy-related issue, the cafeteria will no longer provide water. But I was forced to drink so much of it. So I went into my head. We are continuing. We are moving forth into Core. 2 more planets, and then there's maybe a secret and final galaxy. Xeroxia! I am pretty sure Xerox is a trademark. Xeroxia! Messages here. Messages there. Messages everywhere. Gain 300 points with fax. Get 1100 points total. And connect 3 file cabinets. Oh wow, you're working on the office planets. Oh, this is similar to when we had to connect electricity. Have you gotten any faxes yet? No, what do they do? Okay, no point in having 2 next to each other. The system will always, to minimize costs through and try to connect a new fax with a close fax. Keep that in mind. Okay. Hakola. Oh, and by the way, if you ever feel the paper airplanes if you ever find the paper airplanes I left in the drawers, feel free to play with them. Fax machines. Fax machines will give you a higher score if you place them far away from each other, but beware, as software will always attempt to connect to the nearest fax. And you can connect file cabinets by creating a path between them. Alright, so fax machines we want to keep as far away from each other as possible. File cabinets we want to connect. We have a couple pink tiles here that are sort of random. I could put the random pinks this way for now. Any books? No books yet. So we could do that, and we could start working on a path involving these guys, and this is one of the fax machines. And it's even a fax machine with a quest. And we got some books. Connect that there. Another quest. Love to see it. And we have connected 2 file cabinets. So we need to start making our path here, and the further away the fax machines are, the better. So, I mean, this is about as far as I could get it right now. So that's fun. That was a lot of points, actually. Let's start building a path towards this last file cabinet. We gotta connect all 3 file cabinets, after all. Let's do it this way. I'm just gonna put the pink cluster down here. Now, I have a fax machine. It will always try to get to the closest one when I place it. So that's 60, right? This is 48. This is like nothing. 51, or I save it for later. This is to connect to all the tables. I like connecting to all the tables. I will have to do a sort of not great fax machine connection here, but it's fine. We continue our table connections. Hexagonal fax. Let's do books that can yeah, do books here. So make that quest suffice. The tables are connected. The tables are connected. That's connected. Can you give me any table love? Only a little bit. Probably better to do it that way. Now the tables get even more connected. When they're like that, we got some books. The books want to be connected to each other because there's cyan. We have another fax machine. So, fax machine can give me like 53 if I put it here. 58. More tables, that finishes the table quest. Well done. We still want to... I mean, this is not the best placement. But, you know, tiles are tiles. We need to connect them together. Tiles are tiles. And we have another quest to get even more connections. Oh, this will be great. Tiles are tiles. We've got the fax, we just need to connect the file cabinets, and that means this is the final mission, and we did it. Quick, place tiles. Place tiles randomly. Thumbtacks! The planet has been restored. There's a lot of spare tiles I had for my score. I heard my cat. I heard a meow. Where'd the meow go? I don't know. Let us continue. Continue the journey. Continue on our mission. The planet Xeroxia has been restored. Yeah. Platinum stamp obtained. Let's go. I'm almost there. Let's go check up what's going on in the office. We got some things to observe. It's a nice collection. Love the colors. Hello. Does your face ever light up? It messes up with my power settings. Huh. I was thinking of buying this stuff and making my own racket. You think you'll make it on time? Alright. The tournament. Yeah. Maybe I buy one now and make the other one later. You're good with events, Hako. Thanks for the reminder. Hako is like Japanese for box, which I think is funny. Hanko's busy. She's busy. That's a pretty long email you were writing. I think I never realized just how much I wasn't saying. Okay, I'll leave you to it then. We could get her to perfect relationship. My cat is yelling at me. Why are you yelling? Why is she yelling? Are you gonna talk to me about pizza dough? Oh my god. Same dialogue. My cat is approaching. Okay, come here. Not you. Haha. Let's see. Alright, oh, let's dance. Okay. I don't know if she likes it. Did you like that? I don't know if you like that. Did you? No. I love you very much. It's cat time. And someone's purring. Do you want to wear a box on your head? You should consider it. Alright, she's leaving. Nope, yeah, she's leaving. Okay. Check the bulletin board. So EP! That's what I'm saying. So EP. Alright, let's go look at our space. Let's look at our shop. Don't have money for the phone. Oh, I don't have money for the plushies. Look at these plushies. I don't have money for it. I don't have enough. But I have one last Planet in this Galaxy. There's gonna definitely be a post-game thing, I think. Like a secret galaxy that they show. Bureaucratium. Hard work is never over. 60 tiles, 1,700 points. No gimmicks, just raw points. I've seen better hands. Have you? I think this is fine. Because we could start off as so. And we need to get the books connected. And we could connect books as so. And we need to get books connected. And we could connect books as so. I think this is a perfectly reasonable starting hand. We need to connect tables. We could connect tables. We could connect so many tables. Oh, we still have packages. That means there will be fans. So let's make sure there's an adjacent tile where I can fill that in. There's a fan. Fan with a table. Nice. We have sent the package out. I'll keep the fax. Right now, there's no other fax, so I just need to hold on to it, I think. I want to get a second fax, and then I want to try to place them as far apart as possible. This wants to be connected to like colors. And this one wants to be placed with a lot of tables. I'll make that happen. Let's get the books close together for book quests. Just in case. More tables. And I got another fax. What did I just say? I'm prescient in my predictions. That one's nice to keep the tables going. So I could put a fax here. And then I could put the other fax way over here and get 81 points. That would go very well here. We still have a lot of books. The books could connect pretty nicely here, honestly. As so. Tables. 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 That completes many quests that we may have in progress. Let's get another fax. Let's get another fax. We'll store it for a little bit. Tables. The table quest is complete. We are making good progress. It's just tiles and endpoints. 53, if I place it here. And we keep the tables going. Keep the packages going. So we want to make sure we don't place anything in this tile. I like this because that surrounds this tile. So we will need a fan at some point. This is good. It keeps the tables going also. I want to keep the books going here. And then this one needs to connect to tables. Of which, luckily, I have a giant stack of tables going right now. And we have a fan. Save the fan. Save the fan. We should think about the future. More tables are required. There's 3 more tables. See, this is why we saved the fan, because we just got another package. Right? That's why we do these things. This gives us more tables, just a few more tables, not much. This wants to connect to the giant pile of books that we are working with. And I have a fan that has some books on them that wants to send these packages up and away. So many points. So many points. Even more books. Like, this is just a giant book-a-palooza over here. So we want tables. 3 more tables. Very nice. And let's do a fax this time. We're getting closer. Closer to glory. This gives us good stuff to work with. Even more books. Sure. More books, more tables. More missions complete. And this tile is a little sad. I could get 1 table here. Another package. This package is book related. This one wants to be part of the books. That spot feels just right. And then we have more table quests. Goodness. I mean, luckily... Luckily, we got a lot of tables. Another package. Put the packages near each other, I think. Or consider the tables. Alright, and then I have another little pink guy here. This doesn't really connect to anything. I guess that's fine. I've placed so many things. I have to place a fax machine now. Well, that completes a lot of quests. And I get the fan, which is exactly what I want, and I want the fan to blow my packages this way. I have delivered the packages. Cool. So now I am at liberty to continue connecting the book farm here. And eventually these tiles will connect by color. Just go this way. More tables. More books. It's all about points now. It's all about points. Where can these tables go? You could go over here. You could go over here. Another fax machine? Wait, so technically, what is the furthest point from a fax machine? They're all kind of evenly distributed. But I care more about the fact that this has tables. That's what matters to me. It's the only thing that matters to me are tables. We're so close. We've got a nice placement, so that's fun. I would like these to connect in some way by color. But they won't connect through books. The fax will give me points. Oh, we're so close. Okay. Is it possible to complete this table quest before the time expires? Not this one. This one would complete, but... I earned 80 Bubblegummies in a single planet, and I made 2 nice placements at once. I'm getting so many achievements. Wow. 4 tiles left on the multiplier. Finish building. This is a bit chaotic to look at, but it does the job. I completed the core star system to 100%. Let's go. Petting the cat. So now, all of what I saw in terms of the galaxy selections, they have been seen. It is complete. The planet Bureaucratium has been restored. Here is the platinum stamp. See, and this is where I say there's going to be another galaxy. Because right here, there is an empty space. Let's go. But I have maxed out my architect level, maybe. And I get a love letter, which we're going to give to Laffy, of course. I've max level Bass. Max level Bass. Okay, I've reached the max level. There he is. Upper management gave you a commemorative statue. I've unlocked the golden nice placement bar. Interesting. And optics expansion and new store items. So a lot just happened. There's someone I don't recognize it. Is it the Pool Construction Company? Oh, this office changed. His desk layout changed. Oh, they've been packing up? No! Items are missing. Oh boy. So you can see. Space is wonderful. Real nice light. And this wonderful window. Detail on top. Sure want the pool to be here. Oh, I can see that. Lots of space indeed, pool man. It's all an open concept. There's space for a party, even. Can we see the kitchen? I imagine the water connection will come from there. Yeah, let's go see it. Oh. Who are these people? Oh, don't worry about them. Is that guy dead? We're the ghosts of the past tenants. Don't listen to that little house. They can see us. It's been years since anybody could see us. Nonsense. Let's buy you some food. I knew there were some presents here. I've dealt with this before. You know, I'm something of an apparition myself. You know, fellow kids, I'm something of an apparition myself. Geez, this forsaken machine. Starboy. When's that technician come? Starboy. Think about the Winkhead. Ooh, I'm a ghost. I detect that a secure, tranquil spirit has entered the room. Oh, it's glitching out, huh? Here we go. The flying greenhouse. Okay, tour's over. We gotta go. And you folks better not slack on the packing. I'm not seeing any progress on your part. Seems like the glitch has stopped for now. I like what Laffy's doing here. We make a pretty good team. It'll be a while until the managers come back. Yeah, we so got them, but those last glitches really messed up the Bubblegum server machine. Hey everyone, I came here as fast as I could. Is everyone alright? Yes, but has all my work been corrupted? Not exactly. The last glitch did not delete any planet data, but it did mess up the overall layout of the galaxy. Someone would have to directly work on the server database to fix this mess. Normally I could do it myself, but I have my hands tied trying to fix the glitches. I have a lead on a technician who said they knew something about a VCR. We're trying to find a VCR. Why doesn't, no, forget it. What? I have the right to remain silent. Penty? Come on, spit it out. I think the house might be able to do it. We can't hear you. I think that domicile, residence, whatever she calls herself. You mean Hako? Okay, Hako, yes. I think Hako should do it. You think so? Why me? In the short time she's been here, the house has done more work than the rest of you have done in eons. You think so? I'm the best intern. Everyone but me, of course, but I'm busy. Sure. She's the other one who best understands the current galaxy design, and thus, according to my objective calculations, she is the one most qualified to fix the server. Well, second most qualified, I must reiterate. I agree that Hako is our best choice. Me too, you've done amazing work ever since you got here, dear. We just gotta ride the wave until we're out of the asteroid rain. Hako, I'll give your account admin privileges, so that you'll be able to edit the entire galaxy. I'm glad you guys were able to agree on something so quickly for a change. I'm off to look for the technician then. We are counting on you, Hako. Hako, 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 Hako. It's me. Okay, I can do this. We're in the endgame, folks. Let's talk to everybody. Your final task is Gal. Gal? Contains the entire galaxy. Oh, right. Please refrain from insecurities. Everyone roots for you. So Gal instead of like a Gyaru. I thought the final challenge was Gyaru. I look worried. Look at me. I look so nervous. Let's talk. Let's talk shop. Talk plot. Oh dear, sorry that you got the biggest workload in the end. It's okay. I'm just a bit surprised you guys would consider me for this. Of course. To think even Penty suggested so. You've made quite an impression. Yeah. We're all cheering for you. Go, Hako. What do you have to say? Who would have thought our intern would be in charge of saving us at the end? Lol. I hope I really can do it. Of course you can, Hako. You've made for a really good member of the team. You really mean that? Yeah, I'm proud of you. Let's talk to everybody. I was never worried, you know? Yeah, I think I can tell. I knew things would align themselves somehow. Are we aligned? I hear that a lot. I really envy your frame of mind. But you're the best planet builder. Go, Hako. Your desk is missing. You lost something? I want to say thank you, I guess. For what? If anything, I just gave you more work. Well, yeah, but you really do trust my work after all. I guess. I trust you won't disappoint. I won't. Okay. That's everyone. I think I'm feeling more confident now. Let's do this. I'm assuming I can't give the, like, love letters right now. Because we are in plot. Of course, before that, I gotta get the plushies. What haven't I bought? Armchair. That's all I got right now. Let's take a look at my belongings. One more trophy to go. My cubicle's really going places. Let's build. Let's do this. Warning, Galaxy Instability Detective admin privileges granted. Fix Galaxy. We're going to do it. Okay, so final level, I guess. Oh, I have my trophy. Ooh, new music. You'll be just fine, Hakola. It's just like building a planet. Just keep an eye out for constellation missions. As soon as you complete a constellation, you won't be able to connect any more stars to that constellation. How does Bass know so much about galaxy editing? Complete a constellation mission, you must connect the indicated number of stars to the constellation. Once you complete the mission, you will not be able to add more stars to the constellation. Alright. We have a constellation. We have an empty space. We have a rock garden. We have a rock garden. We have a rock garden. And these are constellation nodes, I think. And then we want some perk. Constellation. Let's do that. We got a nice placement. I'm hoping to get a couple of those. If you have an idea. Not you. Shoot. You got plot. Okay. This does connect the ruins. My cat is about to knock my light over again. You don't do that now. Don't do that now. Let's see. This one does want to get some connections here. So how do I know how many stars need to be in the constellation? How many stars need to be in the constellation, folks? This doesn't connect in any capacity. That way. We do need to make sure we connect purple to purple. This should be a nice placement. Final level, folks. Final level. We gotta connect the rocks. We're connecting rocks. Okay, this one says 4. That will certainly be enough. I probably should have spread these out a little better. Color bonus there. Get some more rocks connected to each other. Why not? Ooh, okay, I could place one of the quadrants. I worked on the Juz quadrant earlier. I have to place the quadrants together. Oh, that's so cool! Ding. I can restore quadrants. Can I just place this? Yes. But if you get other planets in the same quadrant, you must place them together. Okay. To rebuild a quadrant, you must place all of the planets from that quadrant together. Amazing. So... ding. We have a little space for that. Very cool. This wants to connect to some ruins. I can make that happen. This wants to connect to some rocks. I can make that happen. This needs to be quadrantized. Okay, put that there. We got 3 ruins. Let's get that glow quadrant. I'll put that there. So we have glow quadrant. This is really cool. This is a cool way to finish the game. And this wants to be with the rocks. Oh, if I do that, we fail. We lose. Is this the last one for the flow quadrant? And we get a constellation. Let's do a brand new constellation. Right there. Let's do that. Da-da-da-ding! That's a good place for it. The Bun Quadrant! Alright, so... let's place our last... We have brought them together. The family has been reunited. Bun Quadrant. Here we go. Full deck. Reach 60 tiles or more in your deck. Yeah, I have a lot of tiles right now. We could do this. Just have to try to connect this to here with a blue one. I think that would be good. We still have runes we need to connect. I don't know how likely it is that I'm going to get all that connected. Let's get another Bun Quadrant. Nice, nice, nice. We want some more rocks. I could get some more rocks. A nice placement. Not a nice placement, but it's a placement. And this is... final one for the Bun Quadrant. Alright, alright. What's happening? Focus, house. There is a that black hole will tear apart all your work if you let it be. I'll ground my map until you find it. Push star in the black hole and eliminate it. So watch out for dark holes. They will prevent you from placing planets. To get rid of them, we must place a healing star. And then push them into the dark hole with observatories. Okay, so there's the black hole. We must be careful. Put that there for some connection. This will suffice for the rocks. And move by an observatory. If moved into a cell with a dark hole, it destroys the dark hole. So we get the healing star and we save it for later. I kind of want to just build towards that, you know? Save that observatory for later. Connect that there. that there. That was acceptable, house. Thanks for the help, Minty. So I'm not getting more universes, but I have quadrants. Why is this highlighted? Oh, the quadrants just get highlighted when I get close to them. That's funny. That seems like a pretty decent placement, if you ask me. Alright, we have the thing I was looking for. Because that connects the blues together, which is what I wanted. We also got a nice placement out of that. There's a lot going on here. I was worried the final level was going to be something like every mechanic all at once, which would have been overwhelming. But no, this is nice. This is nice. That suffices. So we just need one more connection with the constellation. The Wham quadrant. Wham wham. Ding. There's only 2 in the Wham quadrant. Nice placement. Here's the other one for Wham. Very cool, very cool. We have a lot of... Okay, and then I could work with this guy. That finishes that. Amazing. But can we finish the connections we need here? You best believe that we can. That gives me the sand quadrant. And I could put the sand quadrant near the other quadrants. Ding. Ding. We got some multipliers. Let's see. Where do I want to place this one? This one needs to be connected to blue. There. Yeah, the sand quadrant. Get the last one there. Okay, okay. 83%. 83%. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Another black hole. In the event of a black hole, I want to actually start building towards it. Do not panic. You have a 99% possibility of successfully destroying it. Now remember, I kept the observatory. Wait, what happened? Can I get it closer? I don't know. That might not be good enough. But this is... Success is within your grasp! Almost there. The core quadrant. There's a lot happening here. Another one for the core quadrant. And another constellation. If I could get these deep purples to connect. Now they're almost connected. Another core quadrant. Around the galaxy. Have a platinum star on every single planet. The galaxy has been restored. I had a lot of tiles to work with. I think we've done it. I've gotten the Gal Cup. Yaru. The Yaru Cup. We go to the office. See, I told you there was another thing after. Here's the fixed galaxy configuration. I'll upload it right away. Huh? There seems to be a problem. I cannot upload the data to the server. I will consult Rora as soon as she comes back. In the meantime, there's a guy here. It is just a guy. There's just a guy here. He says he's here to make ice cream. Finally, my sparkly donuts. The technician! I was looking for you. Do you happen to have a VCR handy? No. I'm here to fix a vending machine and make some ice cream. Ice cream? What? I thought we all needed a little treat in these dire times. The machine is over here. So this is how my work ends, watching someone fix the vending machine. I could use some ice cream after this, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds great. Well, it certainly looks like a vending machine. He's not even good at his job. It may come as a surprise, but this is actually a video cassette player. A what? A VCR? It's here the whole time. So here is where I put it. So it seems like it's working because... It's not working because it's jammed with cheese and pizzas. I'll fix it. And fixed. Can you play this? We have the cassette tape, the CCTV footage. Yeah, sure. What are you doing? Is this a movie? Here we go. Who broke the galaxy? Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ling. Oh, good. We found our culprit. My boss tried to frame me. How could you? What were you doing on Hako's computer? I got curious because it was new and shiny. What did you press? There was an image of a guy in a suit. He said that if I wanted to work less, I should press the link. So I did. What happened to the computer when you pressed the link? Well, there was a little song. It sounded like... Burby boop. Wait, I know that virus. It's the one that goes like boop beep boop boop. It's a pesky one, but someone on GumHub released a tool to get rid of it. I can finally fix the glitches for good. After that, we only need Hako to upload the fixed galaxy data. Okay, time is up. We've come to close this office. Buy me some time. I will fix the glitches as fast as possible. Do not worry. I will distract them. We can't close the office. We're almost there. There are two conditions, Little House. Fix the glitches and restore the planets. Starboy, what is the state of the glitches in the office? What in the universe? Starboy, you must answer me, Weekend. The Weekend. What is the state of the glitches in the office? 0011011011. I'll ask just one more time. What is the state of the glitches? Oh, the text is changing size. Oh, the glitches. They're going away. There are no glitches in the office. See, there are no... Wait. How did you do it? We've never been able to get rid of this amount of glitches before without erasing the office from existence. I found the issue and fixed it. We consulted with multiple departments to find a solution. Still need to finish the planet. And how is that going, Starboy? I can handle that. We are bringing it back. The quadrants, they have been restored. in the big bubblegum of life. All plans are back and running. Our pool plans. I mean, great. We did not expect less. We did it. Still, something has to change. Something has to change, because we have sadistic desire to reaffirm our authority by making an uninformed and completely misguided decision that will make you all uncomfortable. You bows are going to become the new office junior. Laffy, you now have the manager title since you seem to have your business together. Additionally, every few centuries, you will all host the Bibimbap Day at the cafeteria. I can use Bibimbap too. Well then, our job as the managers is done. Feels good to be good at something, right guys? How about we go somewhere else and I can show you my new business card. It's gonna be the scene from American Psycho, which is gonna be 3 television mafia cats looking at stark white, eggshell white business cards. Yeah, can you pay me for the repair of the vending machine? Okay. I guess it is unpacking time. Yeah, more like pizza time for me. Is there a strawberry pizza? Oh, God. I'm gonna put on some music to celebrate. Rose, you should bring us a few drinks. Fair enough. You caused the entire problem. And my first statement as manager is... Paco, you are hired. Employment! I have a job! Alrighty, folks. Let's enjoy these credits. This looks like an F&B style credit, which is very cute. Interns that did not delete the galaxy. And that is how the Bubblegum Galaxies. I'm sure there's like post-game stuff to get all of the like letters and like things. I'm pretty sure there's stuff like that. That was truly our Bubblegum Galaxy. Congratulations, you've reached the end of the story. Good job. We would love to hear your thoughts and feedback, so please review and reach out to us on Discord. I already reached out to the devs when they were in the stream earlier. There are 2 new features in Haku's computer: costumes and endless mode. Feel free to stay as long as you want in the Bubblegum office to pursue what you've missed, whether it be getting all achievements, buying everything in store, becoming best friends with everyone, or just getting a high score on every planet. Your coworkers might have some new things to say, so don't be a stranger. We are in post-game. Is everybody working right now? Everybody's working right now. Well, let's take a look at these new features. These costumes. Oh. Oh no. There's content. There's content for sure. Let's look at the shop. Can I buy anything I haven't bought? Like the phone, maybe? I get the armchair. I can't get the phone. Wait, I have the armchair. I could get the seat. Anything else? Oh, cushions. I could get it for the office. Desserts. Magnets. Picnics. I'll do the picnic. Get some cute magnets going to remember our time here in the Bubblegum Galaxy. Can't interact with any of it. I have fish, by the way. Just so you know. Alright, folks. That is Bubblegum Galaxy. That was a game. We played a game together on stream. Well, I played the game, you just watched. Let's be honest. Let's be honest about what occurred. Green screen is back. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I said earlier that I had seen the game shown a long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. I saw it at some indie game showcase. And I was like, hey, you know what would be really fun? Would be if I could play this game one day. And I'm glad I started streaming because now I had an excuse to have some dedicated time to play a cool indie game. If you enjoyed, love the shirt, it is coffee. If you enjoyed watching the stream, I stream on Thursdays, almost every Thursday, unless there's some interruption. There might be an interruption next week. I don't know. Depends on if my dad decides to interrupt me next week. He said he was showing up. That's more disruptive than the managers showing up, let me say that. Give a follow if you haven't followed. I don't know what I'm playing yet, but usually it's indie games. That's the type of thing I want to look at. There is a game coming out next Thursday. There's a game coming out next Thursday that I, unfortunately, am not going to be able to play on stream because of the nature of the game. And that sounds confusing, I know. But on Thursday, the 23rd, there's a game that comes out called Union Syndrome Rhythm Psychosis, which is a Denpa music rhythm game that has copyrighted songs, which is why I'm not able to play that on stream. I have been waiting for that game for a while. I played the demo. It's the same publisher, I think, as Needy Streamer Overload. I believe, yes, same publisher as Needy Streamer Overload. Some of that music's in the game. Played the demo. I love music rhythm games. It's like a tuning them on a keyboard, but not as like crazy. I'm really looking forward to playing that, but I will not be playing that on stream with y'all. So you'll just have to play that on your own. I'll post my thoughts on my Blue Sky, on my Discord, all that good stuff. You know where to find me. It's all linked. Is there anybody we could raid? Oh yeah, sorry. Last thought on that. If there is an indie game you want me to play on stream, let me know. Give a suggestion. Give feedback. I'm always looking for cool new little games, especially the sort of unknown games. Always down to play those, so let me know. There's nobody to raid. Nobody I know streams at this hour. It's so sad. Is there anybody else playing Bubblegum Galaxy? If you want more, or am I the only... I am the only one. I have this locked down. I am the streamer for the Bubblegum Galaxy right now. I've locked it down. It's me. It's all me. Oh, there's like some Japanese VTubers who play it. Looks like. The most streamer ever. Okay. Let me listen to this, what this, the VTuber sounds like. Because the VTuber who played this game is streaming right now. I think they'd be really confused if, like, English speakers rated them because they're not speaking English on stream. They're also much bigger than I am. I feel weird about, like, if the size is too big, right? Wow, a lot of VTubers played this game, apparently. It's very fun, actually. But yeah, I guess instead we will just end it here, and I'd like to say thank you all so much. I will catch you next time.